I mean, in some ways, when I practice songs, I like to practice English songs because I can understand the meaning more easily. So, I mean, I think when Guru wrote those songs in English, it was for people so that people could, it's a real, Guru's songs are an enormous asset to the disciples. I mean, everybody should practice them every day, really. I mean, like they practice their meditation or like they practice their athletics. It really is, it's really one of the things that Guru's path seems to me to be really about. And it's an enormous opportunity. And the songs are really, also, your admiration for Guru increases vastly as you practice the songs because you realize they're really, really great. I mean, they're really, really great. And you don't have to be able to sing correctly, because I don't. And actually, I enjoy more my singing them incorrectly than really good singers singing them correctly. I just do. And I think that's probably true for everybody. It's also like with running, you don't have to be the best runner. If you run, it really does help your consciousness immensely, or any other sporting activity, swimming, cycling. But I actually do think that running is actually the best, but the others are also very, very good. So, that's some idea I had. Oh, Guru's books are really, really important. I mean, Guru said, you can get my consciousness by reading my books. And you really can. I mean, it's one thing I've actually been quite good at. I do read pretty much every day. I can't remember when I last missed for like decades. And I think it's really, really helpful. Sometimes it's a delight, sometimes it's a chore, but the spiritual life is like that. It's not, I mean, it is meant to be, there are degrees of difficulty involved. It's not completely easy. I mean, if it was completely easy, everybody would be doing it. I mean, sometimes it's just delightful and it's like no problems, and other times it's not like that at all. So that's one of the things, again, you have to remember, that it does fluctuate the spiritual life. I mean, I think if you read Guru's books, if you read, above all, Guru's poetry, I mean, for most people, Guru's poetry is the least appealing of his works. I mean, people like the story, the questions and answers are the most popular, because they're sort of juicy stories. And people like the stories because they're stories. But the poetry you should read, and you should read it again and again and again and again, because I've read collections like 5 times, and suddenly I come across a poem. How come the previous 4 times I read this poem, I didn't notice it? Because, there's a lot. So I would read 100 a day. I mean, that's what I try to do. But sometimes it's just like, everyone is great, and sometimes it just passes by. And then I read it a year later, and it's absolutely incredible. Why did I not notice that the previous? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how, there's this Jungian idea of synchronicity, when you and the thing are together, and it's not a causal thing, it's a non-causal way of organizing reality.